I'm a pretty excellent daughter.
Oh, it's very nice of you to say.
Yeah, you got to know your strengths.
Yeah, and what did you? So you did something special for your dad.
Yeah, I brought him to the Magic Mike press convention.
Ever wondered about Amber Heard's relationship with her parents? It's pretty obvious that Heard would play the good daughter role, but we all know there's definitely something under that facade. Well, in case you want to know more, we have the latest scoop that might give you an idea of how things are in the Heard household. And let me tell you, they may not be as close as you think they are. Let's find out how Amber treats her family from a leaked interview years ago. We all saw Amber and her sister Whitney interact during the defamation trial versus her ex-husband, Johnny Depp. Whitney even took the stand many times and defended her sister with all her might, which didn't really work out. Anyways, it's pretty obvious that the Heard sister was trying to give the juror the impression that they're close, and let's just say they didn't succeed. Even after losing the case, Amber and Whitney are still seen strolling and doing some shopping, which proves that they really do have a close relationship with each other if we exclude the rumors of abuse between the two sisters. Now, let's talk about Amber's parents. Amber's parents are David and Paige Heard. Paige was an internet researcher and David was the owner of a construction company. She talked about them in her interviews, but we don't really understand the true nature of their relationship since Heard would only vaguely mention them from time to time. In Heard's interview on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, she briefly mentioned her dad and what they did on Father's Day. Amber mentioned at first that her dad is doing construction on her house and then added that she brought her dad to a Magic Mike press convention.
What'd you do for Father's Day?
It was really special. I'm a pretty excellent daughter.
Oh, it's very nice of you to say.
Yeah, you got to know your strengths.
Yeah, and what did you? So you did something special for your dad.
Yeah, I brought him to the Magic Mike press convention.
Yep, you heard it right. It seems like Amber thinks it's a great idea to spend Father's Day on a press-con, let alone on a Magic Mike movie. You can, later on, hear the sarcasm in her voice as she continued on with her story, and it sounded as if she was purposely humiliating her dad on national television.
Yeah, and so
he loved it.
Yeah.
It was a big hit with my dad.
Some fans also noticed it and couldn't help but point it out in the comment sections. One said, "This woman was great at hiding her true narcissistic, abusive personality. Thankfully, Johnny got away and showed her true colors to the world." Yes, indeed, Amber might look like she's a good goofy daughter, but we are pretty sure something exactly opposite is behind those smiles. Another one wrote, "That was an intelligent joke by Sepp MacFarlane pointing out the pretentiousness of Amber, referencing a 10th century battle, haha." He even had to point it out so that the audience would get it. Obviously, the people with her in that interview really saw her true character up close and couldn't help but comment. Well, it seems that we can say Amber is not an excellent daughter, as she said in this interview. What can we expect? After the case, Amber's image is pretty much unfixable and we don't really expect anything positive to come from her. That's it for today's Vibe. Also, make sure to take this information with a grain of salt and see you next time.